In this video, we will discuss about beta thalassemia erythropoiesis. So, this is the disease arises because of the genetic mutation in the beta globin chain. So, this is usually inherited from the parents. So, what happens in this case, since the beta globin chain are not functional, there is imbalance occurs in alpha globin and beta globin, and this might lead to excess alpha globin within the cells, and that will create problems in forms of less red blood cells. That is, red blood cells forms in those uh, patients or those persons are less compare compared to what is required for normal functioning of the body. So let us understand some of the things, or what are the things that are non-functionals. So red blood cells, formation of red blood cells happened, or we can say initial stage of formation of red blood cells starts with red blood nucleated red blood cell formation. So for this, in this figure it is shown here about bone marrow. So what happens is that this homeopathic stem cells, in the presence of this macrophage will continue to produce cytokines that is essential for differentiation of homeopathic stem cells to uh, pro-E, and then to baso-E, then poly-E, then ortho-E. And in this after that, or in this process, we can say in this process a nucleated cell formation occurs that will further mature itself into the red blood cells. However, what will happen in case of uh, the defect in beta globin, uh, things does not go as smooth as it is shown in the top side. So it will go in a disproportionate, or we can say uneven manner, and the time will reach when the excess alpha because the excess alpha globin will increase within the cells, and this will create problems such as it will leads to ROS, that is reactive oxygen. It will leads to ROS response, that is reactive oxygen. I'm not able to recall this full form, but it is the ROS response, and it is related to reactive. Yeah, ROS is reactive oxygen species. So more reactive oxygen species will increase in the cytoplasm of the cells because of the increase of alpha globin. That might leads to more aggravated form of or we can say uh, accumulation or accumulation of alpha globin that might leads to heme, and this ROS will continuously cause ER stress, and because of the ER stress, what will happen is that the calcium that is present within the ER cells will come out of the endoplasmic reticulum, and will increase the calcium concentration will be increased within the cytoplasm of the cells, and this will inhibit further problems such as a translocase of PS will get inhibited, and this phospholipid functioning will also get increased uh, because of this calcium increase in the calcium content. So this will leads to increase in the calcium content will leads to other problems, such as it will also affect the cycles other salt cycles within the cells, such as potassium sodium cycles. And one way the cells is maintaining this or controlling this excess alpha globin is through the phase through autophagy, and this autophagy will leads to apoptosis. However, the increase when the ROS contents is increased to a certain extent, or to aggravated condition, then it will try to inhibit the apoptosis also. So in this case, what options will be remaining within the or the immune system is that the interaction of PSPS receptors will will give a signal to the macrophage to engulf this non-functioning cell or improper functioning cells, uh, so that the amount of uh, this we can say non indifferentiate cells or non-differentiate cells will get reduced. However, uh, this kind of immune response will not be able to control all the excess alpha globin accumulated cells, and person will face problems such as less count of red blood cells because of inefficient uh, differentiation of the HSC to red blood cells or nucleated red cells in between. So I hope you have understood what this beta thalassaemic erythropoiesis is. If you need to understand in details, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.